Hello everyone and welcome back to my next video. Well, I'm pretty excited today. I've just downloaded this game and I'm going to play it for the first time, and I'm going to bring you along for the experience. So of course the game is, as you can see, Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. Now I've been a Warhammer 40,000 fan since the sort of mid-80s. Yes, Warhammer 40,000 is old, and so am I. Of course, the Warhammer universe was quite different in those days. The storyline was pretty basic, and a lot of it was up to your imagination. But I instantly fell in love with Warhammer and Warhammer 40,000. In particular, Space Marines. I think the first thing I came across in the Warhammer world, or Warhammer 40,000 world, was a box of Space Marines, and there was just something about them. They just instantly captured my imagination, and from there on, I was hooked. Not so into the gaming, tabletop gaming side of it these days. I had a little bit of a crack at that in the 90s, which is quite some time ago now, but I did enjoy collecting the armies and painting them. I've got a fair collection of Space Marines and Eldar, and then just some smaller amounts of other armies, Orcs. I think I have a very simple Tyranid army. But this game, at this stage, primarily focuses on the Space Marines and the Tyranids and the Blood Angels of the Space Marine chapter. As I understand it, that is the main focus of this game. So, I saw this game available. It's been out for a couple of years, but it's on sale at the moment. And there's quite a bit of DLC for it, as you can see here as the screenshot of the wallpaper sort of changes. There's quite a variety of DLCs. You've got your Sisters of Battle, Tau, Orcs, and I think either Chaos or Demonic Forces. And they're about to bring out the Imperial Guard, which is something that actually was the final straw. That really got me excited to play the game. I may get into some of the other factions a little bit later on if I enjoy the game. But essentially this game seems to be the tabletop game, but brought to your PlayStation or PC. I'm of course on PlayStation 5. Okay, so let's have a bit of a look at the game here. So, I just turned down the music as it was quite overpowering. Though you probably would rather listen to that than me talking. But just for now, you're going to have to put up with that. But I hope to do a few different videos in the future, showing off some of the different features of the game, some of the troop types, more specifically of the Space Marines, but maybe more. I'm quite excited for Space Marine 2 to be coming out soon, and thought this game might tide me over for a little while and get me a little bit more excited about the game as well. So we've obviously got the campaign option. We've got a skirmish mode, which I think is something I would probably play more than anything. Multiplayer, of course. Tutorial. Army management, which I'm not too sure what that is. User creations. I think that's maybe user created maps. And options, of course. So let's just have a quick look at the options here, just in case I'm missing something that I probably should. And no, that all looks good. Okay, so army management. Let's just have a quick look here. So it looks like you can create your own actual forces, maybe so you can quickly load them into a game. Actually, let's do that. Let's just create a new army, if we're able. Oh, I see. Create a new army. Let's go maximum points, so we don't... Okay, we're going to create a Blood Angels army. Default. So let's just create that. And let's have a look at some of the, yeah, the units in the game. Okay, so we've got a lieutenant. So this does have characters and squads. So I guess this is... not sure if you add this to a squad or whether he's a standalone character, but we'll find that out as we go along. But that looks very cool. I really love Assault Marines. They've always been, probably besides Terminators, my favourite Marines to have. I have a pretty cool little assault squad myself for the tabletop. Of course, my chapter is the Dark Angels, but I'll put up with the Blood Angels for now. Librarian, very cool. Very cool. Wow. These graphics are very good. They're very much. I was a bit interested to see what the graphics would be like, how they took the models of the individual figures, but it looks basically like the tabletop figures brought to life, which is very cool. Now, Dreadnoughts are, of course, a favourite of mine. That looks absolutely awesome. Wow, that's so cool. So that's actually a Librarian Dreadnought. Oh, yeah, there it is. Librarian Dreadnought, I was going to say. Wow, so it's got a Force Spear or Force Axe. I'm not sure what it would call that. So I'm tipping there's normal Dreadnoughts as well, which I'm very happy about. And it looks like there's different weapon options here. So you've got, Force Halberd, sorry. And Force Halberd and Stormbolter, though it also has a Power Fist. Maybe they always have a Power Fist, so it doesn't really show that. Character and single units used for boosting other. Okay. Wow, there's so much detail in this. I think it's it has just as much detail as the tabletop game, which is maybe good and bad, I'm not sure. Wow, very cool. Explodes on death. Great. Oh, this looks so good. So how do I go back here? Aha, okay, Sanguinary Priest, which is essentially your medic. Very cool. Wow, awesome. I wish they had Dark Angels. Tech Marine, these guys basically look after your vehicles and armor, etc. Assault Terminators. Now, I did quickly pick up the two Elite DLCs. I think they were about $1. Oh, I can't actually remember now. $1.70 or something like that. One of them was these Assault Terminators, and the other one was some Assault Terminators and the Sanguinary Guard. And the other pack was for Tyranids. Now these come with Thunder Hammers and Shields, Storm Shields, which are awesome. Oh yes, or Lightning Claws. Very cool. And of course these are the Sanguinary Guard, which are very awesome. They're essentially assault Space Marines, but more elite. And here we go. So this is our main Dreadnought, Furioso Dreadnought. Oh, very cool. So it's quite an interesting looking gun there. I wouldn't say it's an assault cannon or even a... Is that a heavy bolter? I'm not too sure. How do we change its... Makes it quite difficult. Ah, here we go. Okay, Stormbolter. That's... I don't think I've ever seen a Dreadnought with a Stormbolter as a weapon attachment, but okay, interesting. Melter gun. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is just the weapon underneath the Power Fist. So you've got... oh, awesome. Okay. I'll be probably taking the Flamer. I think that's a great option. So that's a frag cannon. I was going to say, it doesn't look like a heavy bolter. Frag cannon, okay. So that's the only option at this stage. Maybe that's something you can unlock or something, because usually Dreadnoughts have a lot of options as far as weapons. Now, these are Aggressors, which are one of the newer additions to Warhammer 40,000. I'm not so much into these newer classes of Space Marines. I'm still a bit old school, but Aggressors are pretty cool. Now you've got intercessors, which I believe these days are sort of like your tactical marines. Very cool. Hell blasters, which looks like an entire squad with plasma weapons. Again, one of the newer additions to the game. And these are your normal assault marines. Again, one of my favourites. Absolute favourites. And it looks like you actually arm the entire squad, so it's not like you arm a squad with maybe one special weapon like the tabletop. You actually arm the whole squad, so that you can give them all hand flamers. Wow, or inferno pistols. Oh, and they come with crack grenades. Nice. Death Company Assault Marines. One of my favourites, even though I'm not a Blood Angel person. I do love the Blood Angels, but Death Company has always been one of my favourites. Essentially, these are Marines that have, to put it simply, have gone insane and sort of sent to fight to the death, hence the black armour. Wow, so cool. Inceptors. Now, I'm not too sure about these guys. Again, these are from the newer parts of Warhammer 40,000, but I believe they have like anti-grav sort of abilities, so they can jump vertically, sort of like assault marines, and also hover and stuff like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so we've got Baal Predators. So Predators are the tanks. Looks like there's a few options in terms of main weapons. Let's have a look. Flamestorm Cannon. Oh, cool. And it comes with a Storm Bolter, or you can choose the Assault Cannons. Nice. Wow, this is so much fun. Land Speeder, but basically an anti-grav kind of vehicle. Very fast. It's got a flamethrower option as well by the look of it. Land Speeder Tornado, which I'm not quite sure what the different. For some reason, I thought the Tornado had a missile launcher on it as well. Or maybe Tornado just has an extra weapon underneath, which is the assault cannon. Invicta Warsuit, which is sort of like a dreadnought, but just for Space Marines to sort of jump into. It's a temporary fix. Wow. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But I was expecting there to be some more characters, like maybe obviously you've got a lieutenant. I thought there would be a captain, chapter master, chaplain, but look, maybe I'm missing something here, but that does seem like it's a little bit. There should be more characters. I guess you could also have servitors with weapons. You could have some other tank varieties, land raiders. Seeing we've got terminators, yeah. Interesting. Maybe there's more to unlock in this game as well. So I have only just started. HQ? No, okay. That's all your different classes of troops. Okay, interesting. Actually, while we're at it, let's have a look at the Tyranid forces, because actually that doesn't really matter, does it? I'm very interested to see what's in the game. We'll just quickly go through these and we'll have a look at the game itself. So we've got a Hive Tyrant, which is basically their sort of commander, I guess you could say. I think, I'm pretty sure. Prime, which is a Tyranid warrior. Another Tyranid warriors. Kurvigon, which looks like sort of a... I don't actually know of this character, though I do love Tyranids. I don't know them in great detail. Looks like some kind of tank version. Broodlord, which was one of the elites that I downloaded. Essentially is a Gene Stealer sort of commander. Venom Thropes. Wow, crazy. I don't think I've ever seen those before. Hive Guard, which I think was one of the elites I downloaded. Trigons, I believe, are the ones that sort of go underground, like sort of worms or snakes. Thornback. Huh. So these are interesting. I'm not super knowledgeable on the Tyranid, modern Tyranid stuff, so maybe these are just things I haven't seen before. Some kind of artillery piece or tank. Exocrine. Tyrannofex. Gene Stealers, which are a lot of even people that quite often don't know about 40k, maybe know Gene Stealers from Space Hulk games. Very cool. Gargoyles, one of the flying characters. Termagants are sort of your run-of-the-mill troops. Hormagaunts are a close combat version, a little bit better. Then you've got a couple of artillery versions, Biovore and Pyrovore, which I presume has something to do with flames. Alright, very cool. Well, it's great seeing... Yeah, that's where Space Marine and Space Marine 2 will be so good. It's great seeing these kind of creatures brought to life, especially when you sort of just see them on a tabletop, which is a static piece, or read in books or see pictures. Very cool. Alright, so let's have a go of a tutorial then, I suppose. Movements and commands. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the graphics. I know it's PS5, so but this is a little bit of an older game, so I'm very happy with the graphics. So
it may seem quiet, but this stillness is unnatural. Study the battlefield before you proceed.
Okay, so I'll try and keep my talking to a minimum on this. You can hear the tutorial as we go along. Okay, so this is okay. Right, so what I might do... Use L to move the camera. Okay. I sort of want to invert pitch. Invert pitch, I think it is. Let me just check that. Invert your... Okay, well, I'm happy with that anyway. Alright, so it's very quick to the camera speed. Wow. I might just try pan speed a bit lower, rotate speed a bit lower. Yeah, I think that's better. Although, I do prefer the rotate speed like that. Let's just put the pan speed up, back to where it was. Better, much better. Alright, how do you zoom here? L2.
Let's see if these gate controls haven't been ruined by the Xenos.
Yeah, see, I'm not... Oh, no, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, I like the ability to zoom in nice and close, and they've got the detail very good. I mean, these are obviously just standard Marines. That's pretty great. So, sorry, what was zoom out? Okay. Select the intercessors by centering the reticle on the unit.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Movement points. Okay.
Affirmative.
Okay. Control panels. Oh, yeah, I see. Press X on the intercessors to open the gate.
Your eyes can deceive you. Your ears may lie to you, but the Emperor is always the truth. Trust in your Auspex to guide you.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay. Open the command bar. I see.
Hormagaunts. Not many of them left, mind you. Our brothers died valiantly to thin their numbers, eradicate the alien, and honor the legacy of our fallen.
I'll move there, okay.
Moving! Engaging the enemy. Have faith, brothers. The Emperor protects.
Just trying to see where it says you action points AP. Oh, okay, so that must be that one.
Push them back! More of our battle brothers arrive. We must disengage from these gaunts to join them.
Use the fallback command and target the home against. Select them. Oh, I see. So command bar, right. Fallback. No. Press X to activate fallback. Oh, okay, right. So that's the enemy. Press X to activate and select the home against. I've chosen it, haven't I? Ah, no. Why is it not selecting? Ah, okay, I probably didn't do that right.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
Okay, I definitely didn't do that right. Press X to activate fallback and select the home against target. But I don't have that option.
Engaging the enemy.
I don't have fallback.
For the Emperor. Overwatch.
Oh. Okay. I don't really know how I can do fallback now that I have. Return your intercessors into the enemy's marked zone of control. Okay, so I need to move back towards them.
Affirmative.
Ah, here we go.
Push them back!
I don't really know what I did wrong there, but okay. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh. So these guys. Oh, see, they didn't have a blue, so they must have been out of movement points. Now they've got grenades too. Frag grenades, very nice.
Do not waste your rounds on cowards that hide behind walls. Position yourselves to watch the choke point and prepare for their charge.
Okay, use Overwatch to attack the first enemy in the breaches. So that was what we did earlier. Oops. Overwatch. Use the remaining intercessors. Okay.
Moving.
Yeah, I'm tipping I have to face them that way. Overwatch. Oh. No.
Your orders.
Okay. Well, they're in Overwatch anyway. So let's see. Presuming some are going to come around the corner. There we go.
A sanguinary priest. The great angel watches over us.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
I'm guessing I can...
I go where I am needed.
So he's got a master crafted bolt. Oh, press to execute. Okay. I've got one command point, so this is the only one I can select anyway. It deals friendly fire. Fires 36 times per tile for 4 tiles in a line, dealing 6. Okay. Oh, right, I get you 1 of 2, okay.
Storm Raven en route.
Oh,
For the Emperor!
very good. Okay, probably should go this way. So I guess now I can just get rid of it. Okay.
Your orders.
So, I'm wondering if I can put them... Press X to enter the HQ unit group and select... Okay. What should I be doing here? Okay, I've selected him. What do you want me to do? Overwatch. I think I can sort of overwatch direction, right?
Death to the Xenos swarm.
Red thirst. Okay. Ah, okay. That tells you what you've got remaining. So I've got 2 action points. So what was it again?
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Okay, I'm not sure
Of course.
what it wants me to do here. Press X to enter the HQ unit group and select. Okay, well, I have selected him. Yep. I'm just going to end turn and see what happens.
They will fear to tread close.
Oh, priest is deadly.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Alright, press X and enter the HQ unit group.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
Okay. Well, it's a victory. Not really sure why it was asking me to keep selecting the Sanguinary Priest, but that's all good. So it looks like there's a lot to learn in this game. That was pretty cool. So I'm going to end this video here because it's going to end up being much too long, but perhaps I will continue this series, and I'm going to show you the next video in the tutorial list. So yeah, please check out the next video. Thanks for watching this one, and bye for now.